What's up, everybody? I'm here with Nakia, Dillard.
Yeah.
Now, I messed up the first video, but I still got the audio.
Okay.
So, I got a few new questions. Since the strike, how do you keep your students motivated? Well, I know the strike is over now, but like, during the strike, how did you keep your students motivated?
Well, just keeping them inspired and encouraged. Basically just letting them know that the strike's not going to last forever. So in the meantime, with anything, sometimes you have to retreat to get stronger. So they just stayed in class, stayed working, stayed getting ready. So they basically, and right now a lot of them are working. So just basically just keeping them situated so that when those doors open back up, they was ready in line, ready to go.
Okay. Since it's always been like an independent scene for years, for filmmakers and for actors. And I know even during the strike, there was a lot of still creative projects. We seen a few that was like independent. Some appeared on Tubi. Does it help the process, or does it like? I'm actually saying it wrong. Like, does it keep the? Is it a good thing, or is it more like in your mind, or is it like more like a bad thing?
So like you saying like movies, independent artists putting their stuff out on Tubi and things like that?
Yeah.
Well, definitely, because it gives a platform for up and coming new independent artists that's out there, and I think definitely with anything, whenever it's like the depression or whatever, anything like that, it opens up new doors. It's always a way to make money or get yourself out there in any dark time. So with the strike and everything like that, it did open up a lot of doors for a lot of filmmakers to put themselves out there versus waiting on Hollywood, waiting for somebody to say, oh, you got great work or whatever like that. So now, instead of waiting to be validated, they validated themselves. Yep.
Okay. Now you went from doing Black Lightning to the Wonder Years to BMF.
Yeah.
What's it like being on those projects?
Oh, it's great, man. It's a very encouraging space. Just seeing the different actors from the show, and you're working right with them. So I'm always encouraged, always inspired to be there. So like working from Black Lightning, and working with Nakia from Philly. She's from here. So I had a chance to, it's crazy because I worked on a project with her called Brotherly Love. And I was behind the scenes, even though I was an actor, but I was still around. So I met her there, then I'm working in a scene with her. You see what I mean? So you never know how things go. And then moving from there, doing the Wonder Years. Working with Don Cheadle and all these different cats, you know what I mean? So, and then we'll move into BMF with 50 Cent. 50 Cent produced that. So just being in the circle of all these different great people has been amazing, But it's all about just staying productive. Got to stay resilient and just don't stop. You know what I mean?
Okay. So now you work with obviously a variety of actors of all ages, and you also teach. Is it now for someone like a newer actor, like even they came later in the game, later into show business? Is it easier for a new actor to work with someone the same age range or someone who's a bit younger?
You mean like teaching them wise, or like just? I work with age 7 through adult.
Okay.
So, and then I have a team too. I have a team of teachers that also help out. So some of them specialize in younger, some specialize in adults, but we all collaborate to give them the best experience. As far as all of my actors, all of my instructors are all working actors. So they've all been in either directing, acting in projects. So we all speak the same language. So from the ones that teach the youth to the ones that teach the adults, they all speak the same language. So yeah, you get some children that are harder than others. Some are easier than others. Just like with any student, you know. But it's not about me. It's more about what they want, you know. Because all I can do is show them where the water is. That's all I can do. Show them what they can do and how it's possible. I can show them all of that. But in the meantime, just keeping them trained so that when they get these opportunities, they know exactly what to do. So I don't force them to do anything that they're not ready for. If they're not ready to work as an actor, if maybe they just want to learn the craft, because everybody that's studying acting may not be in front of the camera. They may be doing it because maybe they're a motivational speaker, maybe they're maybe they're a business owner and they just want to be able to be more in front of their employees. Just a lot of different things, but lawyers take acting classes.
Okay.
So it's not always about like, oh, you got to do what I'm doing, but it could just be to encourage yourself. I mean, because acting and the arts teach empathy. It teach us conflict resolution. A lot of different things that self-esteem. You know, so a lot of times, whatever you're doing in the arts, it helps you get to the next level if you're ready for that.
Okay. So for those who are actors who are like green behind the, or how they would say green behind the ears or green, what does I just had it in my mind. What does be there for the full day mean?
Oh, it could be a 12, 16-hour day. Until they wrap you, it'd be long days. But sometimes you don't have to stay. It depends on the character that you're playing, or how many scenes you may have, you know. But you don't have to be there the whole time if you're not working that whole time. So, like, if I have, say, for example, like Black Lightning, say Nafisa may have had 6 scenes that day. I may have only had 2. So when I'm done my 2, I'm wrapped. But she still got to be there for the 6. You know, so that's how it's scheduled. But it could be really long. Movies are really long. But, you know, depending on what it is, you know, depending on what you got to do.
Do you prefer TV shows or do you prefer movies? Or it doesn't really matter?
It don't matter.
Okay.
I like it all. I like theater, all of it. Casting, being behind the scenes, helping actors. I love it all. So
now, what behind the scenes do you like the most?
Well, like producing, I like casting. I like just helping, man. You know, I could be a production assistant. It don't matter. You know, it don't matter.
Okay. Now, where people can follow you at?
You can follow me on Instagram at Nakia Dillard. That's Nakia Dillard. Or my acting school, ECBACC, which is AIKANACTS.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Oh, sure thing, man. Anytime.